Hi Matt, great seeing you again, great session, and yeah, we're putting together the pieces of this, making sure we can drive the ball well and put the ball in play. So you can obviously, with the iron swing that you've got, you can really, make kind of reap the dividends of some good driving. But just interestingly, actually, just as a part of the tape, I'm just going to show you a little blast from the past. Actually, if I wind this video back, just have a look at what the previous footage was on the camera. Just have a look. This will make you chuckle. Here we go. There's the one. So you can see, kind of a man for all seasons. This was, I don't know, looks like back in January or something. So yeah, nice to see obviously the progress throughout the seasons. But let's have a look at what's been going on with the driver. So setting some nice positions in the backswing now, because of course you were getting extremely wristy and very, very laggy and quite collapsed. So width is such a big thing for us up at the top. You can see that even here the club's getting to parallel. Which I'm sure you're kind of feeling that it was way short of parallel, but good rotation nonetheless. And a couple of key points in terms of why you've still been slightly struggling. Obviously, we're trying to get rid of a bit of that lag coming into the ball, because as we know, too much forward shaft lean can be very, very destructive. But I have noticed one other point on the video where if you just look at the head position, the old chestnut is still in there of the lifting through impact. So look at the head position, really jumping up through the ball, and the body position is extremely open. Which is essentially, as try as we might to get rid of the loft on the club, I beg your pardon, as try as we might to get rid of the forward lean in the shaft, when the body is so advanced in terms of the rotation, this keeps the hands in front of the ball. And even from this position, I can see that the hands are in front of the ball. There's lots and lots of forward shaft lean, so very, very difficult from here to hit anything other than a very, very low one, or of course leave the club face open and pointing to the right. So rather than going down the sensation of trying to get rid of the lag by kind of flicking with the right hand, I'd rather go back to maintaining the lowness, so trying to work on maintaining the rotation for a little bit longer. This will help us work a bit more from the inside, and it will essentially help the club head to catch up with the hands. And a really good way of doing this is to try and keep that right heel pinned on the floor for as long as possible. So the right heel is very, very up at this stage in the downswing. If you have a look at the really good drivers of the golf ball, the Jason Days of this world, watch how, and particularly McIlroy as well, watch how, have a good look at the swing. You'll notice how pinned the right heel is to the ground. The rotation, particularly through the chest, isn't so advanced. That comes kind of slightly after impact, but when you're this advanced, it leads to lots and lots of forward shaft lean. Not necessarily a bad thing with the irons, but particularly with the driver you're going to struggle, and of course it leads to hitting across the ball and jumping out of the shot. So if we can just kind of calm down the release of the rotation a little bit in the downswing, we're going to be in a much better position to shallow out the way the club head's working into the ball, and that's when we're going to get that mid-flight drawback.